insists on having a presidential candidate in 2027. Who is that earthquakeness?
Sijui niseme nini?
Niseme nini ba?
Lakini ODM mbona wanapenda kucheza na akili zetu?
No, it's up to you to read in between the lines.
Because ODM, there is a time you say that wanacheza rat bite politics. Wanasema hii, alafu timu nyingine inakuja inasema hii. Sasa mnashindwa which one to believe.
Yeah.
But nikienda tu na macho yangu kama Mkenya, nikiangalia kwa mbali, kila Mkenya ambaye anaona it's obvious ODM supports UDA at the moment.
No.
I'm talking about myself.
Okay.
You will give your opinion later.
Thank you.
But
continue.
Tukienda nyuma kidogo, during the Gen Z protest which led to reshuffling of the cabinet, we saw the men that the experts that President William Ruto took from ODM. They were not just ODM members. They were not just people from ODM. They were top officials from ODM party. They took the chairman. They took the minority leader. They took the 2 deputy party leaders. Those are no small people in ODM party. There is no ODM without Joho has stood with ODM, I think, over 10 years. Oparanya,
ODM is celebrating 20 years of
yeah. Oparanya the same. Opiyo Wandayi, John Mbadi. John Mbadi kwanza ni mtu mwenye alishindwa kura, akanominatiwa kukuwa MP na akapewa post at the same time, na ndio sasa saizi amepewa kwa cabinet secretary. Those 4 men are not watu ambao tu waliokota kwa ODM. Hawawezi wakatoka bila permission ya party leader, bila permission ya party itself, because hiyo ni kama umechukua party yenyewe, because chairperson, deputy party leaders to the government. Then you'll come and say that we are not in government. When passing bills in parliament at the moment, namba zile za Kenya Kwanza unaongeza na za ODM. Even so, people who have been saying their opposition, ODM is not part of it. Kalonzo is leading the opposition right now.
On Sunday, they really came out clearly and said there's no agreement between ODM and UDA.
But that is not what...
and they actually, said those who joined UDA, the people you've mentioned, they joined it on individual capacity. And ODM is going to have its own presidential candidate in 2027. And they have no agreement whatsoever with the UDA. They don't support the government.
Ni sawa tu.
That's what they say.
At the end of the day, politicians are politicians, and mimi kama Mkenya, vile mimi naangalia from my side, I don't think ODM is against the government. I don't think that there is no agreement between. Kama kuna agreement, kama haiko, hiyo ni kitu ambao walisign.
So who speaks for ODM? Is it Mbadi, Joho, those people you mentioned, or Edwin Sifuna? Right
now it's Edwin Sifuna.
But Edwin Sifuna has come out to say ODM does not support UDA, and they don't have any merger, they don't have any agreement. So if we go by what ODM is saying, when we say ODM, ODM, the spokesperson of ODM is Edwin Sifuna.
Yeah.
And they have said, the party has said they don't support the government. And they have been, in fact, Edwin Sifuna has been criticizing. In fact, there's a time he criticized the same government in front of Raila Odinga. James Orengo has done the same. Anyang' Nyong'o on Sunday did the same. Simba Arati has done the same, who is a deputy party leader currently or something. Osotsi, yeah, they have done. They were in Kakamega for this Western Convention or something, and they were quite clear about ODM. So these 4 individuals, according to them, are individuals
And
who they donated and wakaosha mikono yao wakapeana na ODM ikabaki na hao wanne wakaenda.
Let's talk about the party leader.
Now the party leader is Gladys Wanga. Now Anyang' Nyong'o. The chairperson is Gladys Wanga.
Let's talk about Raila Odinga.
Raila Odinga,
because ODM is Raila Odinga. Without Raila Odinga, there's no ODM.
But Raila Odinga is not currently not the.
But I think time and again they've been saying that Raila Odinga is still our leader. Raila Odinga is the leader of ODM.
But if we look at the structures that they have officially
yeah, let's talk about the structure is different.
It's
but
different.
Who is calling the shots? We've seen Raila Odinga.
Who is calling the shots is the organs of the party, the organs of ODM that sit down and decide this is the way forward, and then Edwin Sifuna comes to announce. So I think those are the people calling, of course, in consultations with Raila Odinga. Yeah. But we have to look at Raila Odinga from the aspect of his interest in becoming the AU chairperson. So he has to distance himself a little bit, or make it look like he has distanced himself from ODM, and also play his cards well with the government, so that he can get the support of the government, and at the same time ODM doesn't lose its identity as a party of the people. And so I think they have managed to do that very well. I think Raila is a veteran in politics. And between ODM and UDA, which is a dead party, UDA is dead. The other day in native language, that is, what is native language? Kikuyu. This guy Rigiji was saying they have officially withdrawn from UDA, and he has asked all the Mount Kenya, the Mount Kenya community to deregister from UDA. They are no longer part of UDA. They don't care about William Ruto and all that. And if you look at UDA right now, you see a collapsing party. Between UDA and ODM, the party that is really disintegrating at a very high rate, I think it's UDA.
Unajua wanasema nyumba ambayo imeundwa kwa mchanga inabomoka haraka sana. Ama acha niseme masagari. Unajua masagari?
Yeah, mahindi.
Yeah. And that is UDA.
Yeah, I think for me right now, currently as we are speaking, I think Raila Odinga has played President William Ruto. When the president thought he was destroying ODM, actually it was Raila Odinga who was destroying UDA. Because if you look at it from the perspective of what is happening in UDA, the High Court ruling that Azimio is the majority in Parliament, and the possibility of kicking out Moses Wetangula as the Speaker, if this is implemented in Parliament, and Azimio decides that they are going to form the majority, they are going to switch, and the majority leader becomes Junet Mohammed or something like that.
Then I think they're going to dispute that.
Of course they will. That's what I'm saying. If it's implemented the way the High Court, that's a 3-judge bench, and I think overturning it might really be a tough thing. And I think this is targeting Moses Wetangula, because Moses Wetangula refused to fold Ford Kenya. So he's going to be removed from that seat as the Speaker. So it's an interest that both ODM and UDA really do want. They really want Moses Masiko Wetangula out of that place. And Kimani Ichung'wah also has to be crushed. He has played his part. Amemalizana na mambo yake. Hakuna, sioni any other usefulness of Kimani Ichung'wah to President William Ruto. I think President William Ruto has lost his foot soldiers. Right now, what Sudi says doesn't make sense. What Kimani Ichung'wah cannot even speak anywhere unless he goes to Bungoma so that people can clap for him. Who else? President William Ruto now has Duale, who is trying to, push his narrative. But if you look at all the foot soldiers, the tough ones who can actually deal with the opposition, hawako. Ruto is almost alone. Wezi niambia Kindiki anaweza saidia Ruto kufanya anything.
I think the person who advised President William Ruto to get rid of Gachagua misadvised him.
Yeah, he did.
They underestimated Gachagua and is now becoming the cause of the death of UDA party.
The person who advised William Ruto to impeach Rigathi Gachagua is Raila Odinga.
And he took the advice.
Yes, and it's because Raila Odinga wanted to set up William Ruto. And I'm telling you even right now, impeaching the president is as easy as ABC. It all depends on the will of Raila Odinga. He's at the mercy of Raila Odinga. Because with that High Court judgment, if implemented the way it is, Azimio becomes the majority, they can pass a vote of no confidence in the president. First of all, they start with the speaker, kick the speaker out. And then put there their own speaker. Perhaps maybe this guy, what is his name? I'm forgetting his name. There's somebody who, forgetting his name. But they can put their own speaker there as the majority. The next thing is to pass.
Will they have the numbers?
Of course, if they are the majority.
They are the majority according, the reason why they...
If you are the majority
No. Let's go a little bit slower. After the elections, I remember Azimio, some of the parties or members who were in Azimio shifted their allegiance. We had not on paper.
Not on paper.
Not on paper, yes. That means that they have their votes. If they want to vote against Azimio,
that's an easy mathematics in politics. Very easy. It's about interest. Azimio is the majority. But this was just too obvious. Azimio is the majority. Convincing these people to get the numbers is not hard. Pesa tu inatosha kuconvince hawa watu. But I'm telling you,
sasa hapo, which means ni pesa itaongea.
Hapo ni pesa. Hiyo si kupe stress. Yeah. What I'm telling you is, if Raila Odinga today decided that he's going to impeach President William Ruto through Azimio as the majority, he can easily do it. Yeah. And there's nothing UDA can do. There's nothing UDA can do.
Yeah.
That is my point. And I don't know the game that is being played right now, but I do believe when I look at ODM and UDA, I think UDA is disintegrating at a very high rate.
Yeah.
And that is why I asked the question as we finish up, that ODM insists on having a presidential candidate in 2027. Who is that presidential candidate going to be? Is it William Ruto? Because if UDA is dying, what is the best thing for William Ruto to do?
Go back to ODM.
Yeah, stand with an ODM ticket and have a running mate from ODM, Nyanza. Your game kwisha. If William Ruto could stand on an ODM ticket, akubali asimame tu on an ODM ticket, ODM then forms government. Hiyo story itakuwa imeisha. Ita complicate hii hesabu ingine yote hii yenye iko ya kina Gachagua, kina nani. All they need to do is just si Mudavadi asha fold. So it's just Mudavadi and UDA joining ODM and becoming ODM members. And I don't know.
ODM members.
Exactly. That's why I'm telling you.
Back home.
That's why it just crossed my mind. I don't know if this is true, but I'm seeing a scenario where if President William Ruto cannot reclaim the mountain, and of course we know Northeastern cannot save the president, what else is there? UDA is dead. It has no numbers. So what else is there? It's just for President William Ruto, Mudavadi joining ODM, period. Let President William Ruto stand on an ODM ticket. If President William Ruto stands on an ODM ticket, he's going to win the re-election. He might win. I don't say he's going to win. He
will win if he joins ODM.
If he joins ODM, there are high chances of William Ruto winning the re-election. Daktari anaweza rudi hiyo kiti, kuna chances kama atasimama on an ODM. And you see that narrative is easy to sell because he used to be an ODM member. Hata Mudavadi alikuwa NASA. Sijui nini, hizi vitu they just regroup.
Yeah.
they can win, they can coin, but right now as UDA, just UDA, I think UDA is dying at a very high rate. And I don't know, but I don't know, I'm just saying, because I'm thinking, who is this person who is going to be the presidential candidate, assuming Raila Odinga wins the AU chairmanship? Nani ODM anaweza simama upresident akapita? Nani? Babu Owino? Sifuna? Na unafikiria hata magwiji wa ODM watakubali Sifuna na Babu wachukue tiketi ya upresident ya ODM? Hawezi kubali. Ngumu. ODM watasimamisha nani kukuwa president? Because I think Raila Odinga cannot be on the ballot if he wins the AUC.
Yeah.
It only leaves one option, a space for President William Ruto to run on an ODM ticket. Don't be shocked. I usually say that politics is about interest and betrayal, and you have no idea why these parties have been folded. And so if President William Ruto runs on an ODM ticket, I'm 100% sure ata confuse kina Matiang'i, kina Maraga, kina nani, au kuwapiga hivyo itakuwa rahisi, because now it will be ODM versus the others. And that's going to be an interesting political battle. Ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of the drift. My name is Bushebi Jr.
My name is Rida Chebet Kering.
Until next time, enjoy.
Ni vile ina flow bro, mambo ni kali tu. Mitego ya biashara, vitu zina trend tu. Ukitafuta hela lazima tembee tu. Hustle kila kona, tuchoki bro, tulia tu. Stories za leo kesho, Monday to Sunday. Tunafia moto kama fire brigade. Kwa mchana au jioni bro, hakuna delay. Trends za Kenya na beyond, we never fade. Ukitaka kushin, lazima ube creative. Wasanii wanacheza game, tuna focus kwa detectives. Tuna form movement from Kibera hadi Kilimani. Sky's the limit, unaweza fika mbali. Stories za leo kesho, Monday to Sunday. Tunafia moto kama fire brigade. Kwa mchana au jioni bro, hakuna delay. Trends za Kenya na beyond, we never fade. Hatujui kushinda, tunawasha vibes kila kona. Mabishto wanakuja, tunaform kanaona. Sauti zinapanda kwa stage, msikia ni balaa. Ni usiku mpaka asubuhi bro, hakuna kulala. Stories za leo kesho, Monday to Sunday. Tunafia moto kama fire brigade. Mchana au jioni bro, hakuna delay. Trends za Kenya na beyond, we never fade.